Good morning, Frank Watkins, 12th of July 2022. We decided we wouldn't do a recording yesterday morning because after that first hour of data had come in, there was really nothing at all happening. So anticipating a very quiet day and market down 15.20, ho-hum. But apparently someone went and dug up a new strain of corona in China. So, of course, we jumped on board that and smacked the market, finishing down 80 points. So much for a boring day. Clearly, given today's slight up move, we overdid it yesterday, which we tend to do whenever we can find bad news. We really give it a good belting. Anyway, the All Ords is still within the parameters of a higher high, higher low setup. So I'll just go through a couple of the other stocks that we've been looking at from this point of view. Westpac being one of them. Depending on how you're trading this, you may have already purchased the break on Westpac. My idea is to wait for a break of closer to $21 before I move on that. TLX backed off a bit with the market yesterday and again a bit further today. PNV, Polynovo, this has come back a lot more than expected, but I think again it's just in general keeping with the market at the moment. If there's the remotest reason to sell anything, people are just blindly selling. And just cottoning on to all the bad news that's out there. Okay, I'll just do a couple of quick scans out of interest's sake. I'll continue to do my higher high, higher low scan. And I'm not interested in that. There has to be too many issued. Yeah, 2.96. Just forget that one. I forget that as well at 3 cents. Main Farmer. I'm always wary of this one. If you go out to 5 years, it promises so much and delivers so little. Perhaps this is the big turnaround. But I just don't trust it at the moment. So am I questioning the higher high, higher low setup? In a way, yes. This was the first high, this was the higher low, and this was a breakout if you were very slick and right on the ball. Then we set a new low compared to this one, but not a new overall low. So I just think this is a bit messy. The rising on balance volume is handy, but I think in this market you have to find the perfect trade or forget it. So I'm forgetting main. TTT, Titomic, this has been thrown around the social media a fair bit. Making a bit of a move today. I guess it's a legit sort of move. Anything that's up today, looks pretty reasonable. Anything that wasn't down yesterday also looks pretty reasonable. So TTT got through yesterday and is breaking as we speak, and that is all we have there. I'm going to do a Heiken-Ashi scan, just looking for stocks that have been in one direction for 13 days or more and now changing trend. So AMC doesn't feature. ASX more than 13 days up, now a bit of a hiccup. That's not what I'm looking for. Nor is that, nor is that. Nor is that. LAM, this is interesting. I would probably suggest Okay, now I was going to suggest a relatively new float, but it's not. Significant long-term low here, more than 13 days down, and a very small turnaround. Only 1.21 million out there, energy sector, which has been belted lately. So keep an eye on LAM for Mary. That one came up yesterday. It's an option. I'd rather have a look at the parent stock. MLS, 4 cents doesn't do it for me. Mount Burgess, no. Osforex, once again, this thing promised so much and has really, I don't think, delivered. If we go back, if your memory's as long as mine, I can remember this, which is why I was saying it has promised a lot and not delivered. Back to daily, next stock, TPC. I would argue there's nothing there for me yet. Very slight sign of a turnaround, but okay, hasn't traded since the 1st of July, so ignore everything I said on that one. Not for me, not for me, not for me. So that's the end of that scan. Do one last scan, just look for big candles. And just the 8 of them to go through. Nothing there for me. Actually, sorry, I've got something else ticked because this is not looking at the big candles. I want to find a candle 3 times larger than the previous 5 candles. Okay, now it looks like we have an internet issue. Actually, I need to turn the intraday off. That's better. So, nothing there for me on gear, or gas, or IOO. It's interesting. It's bringing up all of the ETFs. And I would have to wonder why. The only thing coming up, okay, we have a stock here, Northern Star. This is a long-time favourite, which has really, again, been absolutely belted in the last couple of months. From $11.50 down to $6.70, so that would appear to be one to keep an eye on, looking for a higher low at some stage. NVX, nothing there for me. Vanguard, nothing there. Okay, not much there to chase at the moment. Touch wood, we turn around at some stage, but in the meantime we just have to stay patient and wait and see. Cheers.
Want to trade like a pro? Know when to buy and sell shares? Learn how to become a full-time trader and become educated to trade spec stocks. Trade like a pro with ProTrader. Request your free software trial now at www.protrader.com.au.